here with my buddy Heath Harmison, comedian here in Las Vegas. We're actually for a drink with Derek. Neither one of us have a beverage in our hands. We're being responsible right now. So, but later things go off the rails.
It gets crazy.
It gets ugly
a little
bit. It gets ugly later on. Yeah. Here at the MGM, we're standing outside because at Brad Garrett's Comedy Club at the MGM because it got a little bit packed in the green room. Yeah. So you know what? And I am totally flexible with doing this show wherever.
Yeah.
So we're standing outside the CSI Experience with the mugshot thing behind us here.
Which will probably have an actual legitimate mugshot by the end of the night.
By the end of the night. Later on, that could very easily happen.
Very easily happen.
You are. I met you a few years ago. You are. You come from a Mormon background up in Idaho.
Yep.
You moved here to Las Vegas.
Yes.
How? I know there's a huge number of Mormons here in Las Vegas anyway.
There are a lot, yeah.
But what did your family think, your relatives, when you're like, you know what, I'm leaving Twin Falls, Idaho, and I'm moving to Sin City?
You know, my family, so just like anyone probably in Idaho and Utah, they think Vegas, they think the Strip, right? They don't see Henderson, they don't see someone else, the outside. So my mom immediately, you know, she's like, you're going to ruin my grandchildren, right? She's thinking that I'm going to hire my kids out to pass the hooker cards out at, you know, on the Strip. And I'm like, Mom, they can't get that job. They're not Mexican, so they can't get that job. They're the right height, but they just don't have the...
They are the right height, and they're growing quickly.
Yes, yeah. But my mom freaked out. Then they came out and visited and saw how big Vegas actually is.
Right.
And they were happy. You know, they're happy for us, and things have been going well since we've been here. So, but yeah, with the Mormon background, I know my in-laws, totally different story. I think they're still
not.
They're still not
really
fully buying into it.
You really rocked the Brigham Young boat when you came down here.
Really
so your in-laws not thrilled.
I think they're secretly ashamed of me. Now dragging the family out here. And some not so secret.
Did that have anything to do with you moving down here, or was that strictly they were ashamed of you in the first place?
I think the fact that
this is an excuse for
when
that.
she married me, it was a problem.
Yeah.
I got the blessing from the dad, but that also, when I married her, I was supposed to be a nurse, a respectable job. Then I was like, you know what, guys, I'm not doing that. I'm going to be a stand-up comedian.
That was what I had no idea. That was your training before you became a comedian. Was a nurse.
I was going to be a nurse.
Did you go through all the training?
I did not. I was about to get into the program. I had the scrubs.
Written by the Crocs.
Right.
And looked like a lesbian.
In fact, I was about to buy my official Crocs. And then I was like, you know what, I can't do this.
I'm done.
I can't. I won't. I have self-respect.
Wow.
I will not have the holy
yes.
Holy shoes, yeah.
I can't wear these.
I can't wear these.
I'll spend all this money on medical school, but I'm just simply not going to wear this garbage.
I'm not going to do it.
You have a podcast called Shut Up, Meredith.
Yep.
Very entertaining. What is you reference a Meredith in your act.
Yeah.
What is, explain to the masses, in your mind, a quote-unquote Meredith?
Well, here's the thing. First off, Meredith is a real person. Okay, she's a real person. A Meredith is a type of person, though. Man or woman, does not matter.
Right.
They're the crazy. They're the extreme. They make everyone's life hell around them because of their own deal.
Okay.
They're all extreme. So on the podcast, we talk about all sorts of different types of things. We've talked about service animals. We had a service animal one. Some people need them, but nobody needs the mini horse on a plane. You know what I mean? The extreme people, right? The peacocks, the monkeys. You know what I mean?
A service peacock?
A service peacock.
That's
interesting. I know. It's peacocking on a plane. You know what I mean?
It's gotten out of hand.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand. So we've had you on the podcast, and if you check that out, it was a great episode and a lot of fun. But yeah, we talked about all the crazy people out there. We've got about 20. We just did our 27th episode.
Nice.
So we have quite a few episodes for you guys to go through. And the first episode really explains the whole Meredith thing. So watch the first one first, and then you can skip around after that. And then skip around
and you get the concept behind what the podcast is about. So it's called Shut Up, Meredith. Now, you've got 2 kids.
Yep.
Which I have said, hands down, and I make no bones about the fact that I just don't care for children as a whole.
Right.
But your kids, it's a life.
Yeah, they're
well behaved. They're kids. Well,
you got to beat them.
You beat them.
You got just a little. Okay, I'm not talking about taking a brick to the head. Right?
No, but
like we
did.
But
put the brick in a sock.
Right, and
like
then
the mob.
It's a little bit of a cushion, but yet it gives you a little extra swing in there.
Oh yeah, a little more.
Gets you a little bit
more
of that.
velocity, a little more
Right, coming
like
across.
a medieval kind of thing.
Right.
Like,
No, we beat them with the toys we buy them for Christmas. So now they started just asking for socks.
with no bricks in them. No bricks in the socks.
No, they're good behaved kids. They're great kids. They're smart kids. My son does stand-up comedy, so he's got a little bit of a.
So we can hear all the trials and tribulations of a.
Yes.
How old is he now?
He just turned 13. So right now he's talking about puberty.
Well, he's got a lot of issues.
He's got a
that he
lot
needs
of
to
problems
Obviously, work out.
He's got to get it
You know,
out.
health care,
You're right.
car payments,
Yeah.
mortgage,
So much that people can relate
divorce.
to. He's already been divorced twice. So
Nice.
it's one of those things.
In your community, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
totally get it.
Yeah, he's already been married twice.
Now, have your kids ever caught you and your wife, Molly,
Getting busy?
going at it?
Yeah. Yeah, they have. My son.
Now, were you in the bedroom and they just opened the door and walked in?
And that's what we basically they've learned the hard way. Okay, we didn't have a lock on the door.
See, when you said, "Look, mommy and daddy have an open door policy," you need to be a little more specific,
Right.
about what doors you can open.
I'm like, listen, you have to knock on the door. Give us some time. Then when we say come in, come in. They still don't understand this sometimes.
So they just came walking in.
So my son.
Did they both? Or just the
No,
son?
these are two separate times.
Okay.
My son came walking in. He got the full view of Dad. He saw his future. The back end.
Wow.
With a little bit of danglage, I'm sure. He was horrified. It was like, hey, Mom and Dad, oh! Like, you have that little quiver in his
How
voice.
old was he?
He was probably 8 or 9.
Now, did he keep walking in?
It will damage him. No, my daughter is the worst. So my daughter came in when she actually saw us one. Okay, here's the thing about my daughter.
So they both came in, separate occasions. It's not like your son came in and said, "Hey, check out what mom and dad are doing," and then dragged his sister in.
Yeah,
that didn't happen.
My daughter came in and we were underneath the covers and I was fully covering my wife so they could not see. She couldn't see her. She's like, hey, where's Mom? I'm like, oh, I don't know. Check the laundry room. Yeah. So she's like, okay. We just quickly, I guess she was in the bathroom. I don't know. So she didn't really get as damaged. The problem that she's got damaged with is in our old place, our bathroom was like, there was no door from the bathroom to the shower to our room. So I was just, drying off, not in the front. Again, she got the full back end of myself, which is that we had to have a talk.
It's, what did you say to her?
I was just
what did you say to your son when he walked in, and what did you say to your daughter?
Well,
how did you handle each situation?
My son, that's what your butthole's going to look like. It's unfortunate, but that's the genes that you've been given. And my daughter, she didn't, like, when she caught us actually get, she didn't really get it. So she was just like, oh, okay, and my shirt was off, but she didn't see anything else, But then my wife, we were just like, hey, honey, you can't come walking in. You just gotta learn. Since then, she gets it.
But you guys, this is like standard, going at it. It wasn't like...
Yeah, I mean...
It wasn't like your daughter walked in and said, why does mommy have a clown nose in her mouth?
Yeah, she wasn't on a swinging out. And, nothing...
Not that time.
Not that time.
But the time I walked in.
When you walked in and watched was the weird part, is that you just stayed.
That's another episode.
That'll be on the next one.
Heath Harmison, hilarious. Where can people find you?
You can find me at heathharmison.com. You can also check out shutupmeredithpodcast.com if you want to check out our podcast website. All the social medias, I'm on all of it. I'm even on TikTok. For crying out loud.
You're on TikTok?
My daughter's like, you need to get on TikTok, Dad. And now I'm on TikTok.
And now you're on TikTok.
Things have been going pretty well on that.
And actually, if you want, you can actually see Heath's butthole on TikTok.
Yes, you can.
Who knew?
Who knew?
I love you, buddy.
I love you too. Thanks for having me.